This is the Fox 11 10 o'clock news.
'Tis the season to deck the halls, but before you start stringing up all those pretty lights, make sure you've taken all the right precautions. Joining us now is Vanessa McGrady, project manager at Southern California Edison. Welcome to you. And you brought these. These, though, are the no-nos, you say.
Yeah, you know, these are regular old incandescent bulbs, and we have so many things that are more efficient and that are safer for you this holiday season.
And thus the ones that are all lit up. Tell us about those.
That's right. These are LED holiday lights. They're 90% more energy efficient. They don't let off as much heat, and they will last much longer than these old lights. So at Southern California Edison, we want people to be safe, and we want them to save energy this holiday season.
Yeah, indeed. These have been on for a while because we've been waiting for this segment, and they're not hot at all.
They're not hot at all, and you know that makes a really huge difference, especially when you have lights in your Christmas tree.
Sure.
And you know you want to make sure you keep your tree watered so that it's safe for your family. There is, you know, you can get these all over the place. Another thing to look for when you are shopping for holiday lights or any device that plugs in is you want to look for the UL symbol. You can see it on the back of almost any product. That means it has been tested and that's safe, because there are a lot of counterfeit products out there.
Now, many of us have a memory of our families having a plug-in with like a million different lights plugged into it. Not a good idea. Still not a good idea, even with the improved safety on these. Huh?
I'm so glad you brought that up, Susan. You know, I remember my dad would have about 10 plugs jammed into one outlet. Three is your magic number. You want only 3 strands of lights in any outlet, so you can always get one of these safe and practical plug-in outlets for your lights.
So when you have a double outlet, that means you can have 6.
I wouldn't push it. I wouldn't push it.
All right, don't push it.
Yeah, and then again, you know, when you have these LED lights, then you also are cutting down on the heat, and you are cutting down on the power, and you're cutting down on your cost for your power bill for the month of December.
It pays to be green, right?
It really does. It helps the environment. It helps your pocketbook.
Let's talk about gift giving. This is the season for gift giving.
My favorite thing.
So if you're looking to buy somebody an electronic or a new appliance, what should we be looking for? The first stay green.
The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take yourself to www.sce.com/shopping. And what you will find there is our energy efficient shopping guide. So what this can tell you is, you know, you go into the store and you have so many TVs and computers and electronics, and it's really hard to decide. I know I get overwhelmed, I get totally confused. I've got a really easy solution for you. Look for the Energy Star. So the Energy Star is a way to show you which products are the most efficient in their class. So anything with an Energy Star is going to save you money.
Thumbs
and these
up,
are
green.
on appliances, on computers, electronics, stereo equipment, what have you. Always look for the Energy Star.
The other thing to keep in mind is a lot of times we're just so focused on prices, but in fact there is another cost to running the appliance or the electronics. So talk about that. But what's the difference between an Energy Star versus a non-Energy Star?
Exactly. So let's say, for example, you buy a 50-inch screen non-Energy Star television. That will cost you, you know, maybe about $90 a year to run. And so that's a cost, you know, not to even bring it home, but just to run that and watch that TV regularly. But if you buy an Energy Star TV, you can buy an LCD model, it'll only cost you $45.
Wow, big difference.
Yeah, so it's a huge difference. And who doesn't want to save money?
Exactly. We don't really calculate that as part of the cost of a product.
Exactly.
So it's interesting. And this, I love this, because now when I disconnect my cell phone from the charger, it says disconnect the charger, because it'll still be sipping energy. The fact that that charger is plugged in, not even connected to my mobile phone, it still draws power.
It does. And you know, so many of our devices sip power. And so that's basically wasting money. I hate to waste money. I hate it. It's one of the worst things.
How does this change that?
So what this is an energy efficient surge protector. And so how a protector like this works is you have a main plug, and so let's say this would be for your television or for your computer, and then all your peripherals will go into these other sockets. And so this little device is smart enough to know that if your computer is off, for example, that it would power down your printer and your hard drives and, you know, the other things that you may have connected to it. So you are no longer paying for power that you're not using.
Oh, that's very, very good.
Exactly.
Very smart.
Yeah, and also you can win one of these Or you can enter to win one of these Solio chargers or a very energy efficient HD TV at sce.com/change. We're having a huge sweepstakes. So
Do you have to be a SCE customer too?
you don't, just a California resident.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so anyone from anywhere in California can enter sce.com/change.
And we didn't talk about this very much, but this is a solar-powered mobile phone charger.
It is, and it's great. It doesn't require any energy to use, and of course you're helping the environment when
Love
you're
that.
not using things that use power.
Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Jeff?
All right, Susie, one of the things that my father actually uses those old-fashioned Christmas lights for is hanging on his citrus bushes, Liz, when it's freezing outside, because it keeps them warm.
Yeah, which is probably a really good idea, and especially on a night like this, because we're going to see some frost out there. You saw Christina up there in Lancaster.